All right, 1997 Ford Ranger. All right, we'll make a quick rundown of what's going on with this truck. This truck was my brother's. He hit financial hardships, lost his vehicle, or the vehicle they had. It was totaled in an accident, and things kind of cascaded from there. This truck had previously been tore down to be painted, and everything. They wanted to paint it the blue color, that Ford Ranger blue. Anyways, he needed a vehicle, and this truck wasn't conducive to cooperating for that purpose because it had sat for almost a year. Well, whoever previously changed the pan gasket on this thing, and it wasn't me, put transmission pan gasket in wrong, and it leaked. Besides being rubber, and they used sealant on rubber, but red sealant on high temperature sealant on rubber. But that's a story for another day. So, anyways, transmission was leaking, so I pulled the pan, drained the fluid. The fluid was absolutely horrendous. Clutch material, metal in the pan, filter stopped completely up. Well, he said at that time, well, just fill it back, put the new filter in it, fill it back full of fluid, see if it'll pull. Well, I done that. Transmission is not going to pull. It only takes reverse. It only take reverse, and the only gear it will hold in is reverse. Let me rephrase that. Then first gear, second gear, all the other gears, you ain't getting it. It's not. You can get first gear as long as you put it to the floor, to the rug, and hold it there. Well, that ain't gonna do nothing but burn the transmission, finish burning it up. So, anyways, he didn't have the money to put a transmission in his truck. He needed a vehicle. So here it is. I gave him $1,000 so he could put down on a vehicle, and now it's my headache, which ain't really a headache to me because I work on them all the time. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish what he started. Yes, this truck has 250,000 miles on it. Probably ain't worth the paint job or nothing like that since the transmission's out. Probably people say send it to scrapyard, but what I'm going to do is to conduce it, and I'll get my money back and out of it. I'm going to pull the transmission. Since I rebuild transmissions anyways, I can rebuild it for cost, which probably have about $1,000 in the transmission because I'm pretty sure some of the hard parts are going to have to be changed. And if I'm going to do it, I'm just going to change them all and get it over with. Then I'm going to take I'm going to go ahead and pull the motor at the same time just to make this job easier. People might think I'm crazy. I can pull this motor and transmission together in a couple hours, 3 or 4 hours, whatever it takes. Besides, because all I'm gonna do is unhook the electrical connections and lines and grass lines and all that stuff. Unhook the drive shaft, unbolt the mounts, stick the cherry picker on it and pick it up and just drag the whole unit out. I will lose the hood when I go to do that. And the reason that light's laying like that, if you want to know, it's not a under the hood light. That's just a cheap Harbor Freight fluorescent light. That LED, it works and it serves its purpose. I'm at home. It isn't like I'm at the shop where the nice stuff is. This is parked down at the house, not at the shop. So when I had it towed here from his house, that's the way it was. Where I had him park it. So it's here. I can pull, and I don't want to lay on my back to pull the transmission out of this truck. So if I have to lay on my back, I may have to do is undo the exhaust and drive shaft and a few other bolts and some lines. Other than that, it shouldn't be that hard to get this unit out. Now, I'm not going to do it tonight. It's too late at night and I'm too tired. I worked all day. So that's what this is about. Now, I am going to, since I already have the paint, and there's no extra cost that was supposed to be for this truck, and I'm the one that paid for it. He just hadn't had the money to pay me for it. So I'm going to go ahead and use the blue paint that he was going to use. This hood is just on here until we get ready to paint it. The good hood's in the bed. This hood is warped really bad. So this hood's scrap metal, but it'll serve the purpose to cover the engine bay and the ECM and all that stuff up. So the interior is not the worst. It's not the best. Like most Ford Rangers, the armrest is broken. It probably could use a good cleaning because it's just that's just disgusting to my standards. So, but that's what's going to happen to this truck. Now, it's not going to happen in a week or a day. I'll do this on my days off when I got time and all that stuff. It's a project, and that's what it's going to be. I'm not in no big hurry. Like I said, I only got $1,000 in this truck, and it's not like I'm hurting for the $1,000 that I need to get it back tomorrow. So, if I was hurting for the $1,000, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But to help him out and get them a vehicle, this is what I'm working with. But I will post content on it. Since I bought this truck, I'm gonna still upload a video or two that I done for this truck. When I was doing it for him, it's the one video is kind of a rant because of the way they were treating me on it. But y'all can just if I upload it, y'all can watch it, and I'll leave it at that. But I hope everyone enjoyed and everything. But I'm gonna unhook some stuff, and I hope I didn't bust the damn air filter housing when I slammed the hood. No, I didn't. So good. But I did bust a fan. Oh well. If I did, I did. Fuck it, I don't care. I'll get a new fan anyways. I took the fan off because this thing had a thermostat was stuck on it and everything. But with a transmission leak, transmission out of it, there was no sense of finishing that up. But I got the parts in the back of the truck for that. But I'm not gonna put none of that on because when I pull this engine out, I am gonna change the timing belt on this truck because I don't know when the last time it was done. And while it's out, it's a whole heck of a lot easier to put a new timing belt in it. And when it's on the ground, I ain't got to lean over this thing. I can put up on the workbench or whatever and do it that way. But anyhow, that's what we're working with. Like I said, sorry about the lighting. Like I said, I'm out here at the house, so this is what I'm working with on lighting. So I know it makes it kind of blurry. I can't really help that. Probably my camera's probably, the lens is probably dirty. I was going to use that camera there, but the battery plugged in. The battery's probably, I don't know what's wrong with the battery. The battery's not charged or something. I don't know. All right, but alrighty, y'all. Enjoy and have a great day.